All right, you guys, this is the black and white with color. I'm going to show you how to do it in Photoshop. The first thing I'm going to do is come in here and go File, Open, and I want to open an image that has some color in it. Let me go to the downloads here. Maybe I have it on the desktop. I'm looking for there it is. All right, so I'm going to open up this image of Russell Wilson. Once it opens, the steps are listed here. And after I open the image, I'm going to add a new adjustment layer by going to New Adjustment Layer, and then I'm going to choose a black and white layer. So I'm going to go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, Black and White. Then I'm going to pick the eraser tool, and I'm going to erase part of that image. All right, so here's this. I'm going to go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, Black and White, and that is going to give me a black and white layer over here. You can see the white part in this little thumbnail represents the image. Or the black and white layer. I am now going to go to my eraser tool over here. And for the eraser tool, I want the normal kind of eraser. And then I'm going to come in and, sorry, these down here, this needs to be with white on top, black on the bottom. And I'm going to come down here and I can start to erase, and that's going to allow the color through. Okay, that is one way to do it. If I go outside of the lines like this, that's where you can hit this little directional arrow thing down here, flip around your black and white layers, and now you can go over the part where you got out and it's going to turn it back to black and white. The other thing, little tip here, is you could use like the quick selection tool, and I can come in and I can select the part that I want to work on here. And then now when I go to my eraser tool, it will only erase, oops, got to flip those back around. So white's on top. It's only going to erase what's in the selected area. Okay, so that's one way to kind of control it and make sure you don't like go out of the lines. Some people prefer selecting it first, spending their time with the selection, and then they can actually come up here, make the brush really big, and just know it's only going to go in the selected area. Some people prefer that. Some people like to make the brush big and do the main part, and then make the brush smaller and do like the details around the edge. So it's kind of whether you want to spend the time with the selection and getting that right, or whether you want to, slow down at some point. Like there, I just went outside the edge. So I can come in here, I'm going to make this brush smaller. I'm going to flip these around, and now I need to come in here and kind of clean this up a little bit and get rid of the spot where I went outside of the lines. Okay, so that is it. You need to do 2 of these. I'm going to be looking at the edges, so you want to make sure that you get those done well. Okay. When you're finished, save it as a JPEG by going to File, Save As. You could call it like BW1 you want, or whatever you want to call it, and then you want to click on that, save it to a JPEG, and that will save it so you can turn it in. All right, so that's it. That's your assignment for today.